All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sis View 2 is Pastor Dow. Seize your property, bank levies, and possible criminal prosecution. All over what? All over you not being able to pay all these high taxes that is being levied against us, because you know just as well as I do, they are trying to convince us that we have representation in the outhouse up there, excuse me, the White House. You know just as well as I do that what we have in front of us is high taxation without proper representation. And I don't think for 1 minute that these people up there in the outhouse, excuse me, I gotta get that out of me, the White House, has our best interest in mind. And I'm still sitting up here flabbergasted, utterly appalled and amazed that we are almost double, triple the amount of debt than what we were in 2009, and yet the Dow Jones Industrial Average is sitting at 16.5 right now. You tell me, how is it possible when we don't have the stomach to balance the budget, and we're not planning on balancing the budget? As a matter of fact, the only plan we got is to spend, and continue to keep getting us more in extraordinary astronomical debt. Let me tell you something, the forecast outlook for 2014, the future is so messed up for us that things are not getting better. The problem with us today is we don't understand and see the erosion of our civilization, life as we know it, because it's happening just like the proverbial frog in the bucket. You know, everything is declining around us and eroding around us very, very slow. And I mean very, very slow. And we don't get it. We don't get it. We don't understand. And we are amazed, literally amazed, that this is just not working for us. It just simply ain't working for us. And we can look forward to, let me give you what's going to happen. We can look forward to the national debt by the end of 2014 to be past $20 trillion. We can look at continually more of our goods and services shrinking continuously around us as we watch our environment erode. We watch the moral degradation. We watch the spiritual bankruptcy. We watch the decline in social upheaval, as well as social values among us as a people continually keep going right on through the bottomless pit of hell. We can watch debt continually keep going, and it's going to keep on going, and it's going to keep on going, it's going to keep on going. And debt in itself is going to be the downfall of this country, because I told you. Let me try to get this over to our thick heads right now. Let me take these. I want you to listen to me. We are wrong. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? I don't care if you look at it on a religious viewpoint or front, a social or political or economic viewpoint. It doesn't make no difference. The whole doctrine of this country, from Christianity to the structure of the way that our government is ran, it is all Rome rehashed. And you got these people waiting on so-called a revived Roman Empire. What the hell you think you looking at? Well, you're looking at the United States of America. What the hell you think you're looking at when you're looking at this Christian religion right here that is eroding the family values, real true family values that you will find written down in the scripture? And look at your all of our retarded mindsets. Now, it's one thing to be naturally retarded. You can't do nothing about that, and I do not speak against those people whatsoever at all. As a matter of fact, I have sympathy and I'm empathetic towards their situation. But to have spiritual retardation simply because you value your opinion above everything else and you refuse to change and see the way things really truly are, you are in chaotic ignorance and a bizarre behavior that is deeply and socially embedded in the collective subconscious of man's mind, and ain't nobody going to remove it. And I tell you what, my advice to all you people who have people who are this chaotically insane, get yourself free from it. Remove yourself. Minimize fellowship with them, because if not, that cancer of an attitude is actually going to actually come over to your mind. It's seeking to change the whole paradigm of everything. You know, if you're striving for excellency, to be the best that you can be and to do the best that you can, there are going to always be people that are misery love company that is totally miserable in their life, and they can't be happy unless you're miserable. You need to get that. But hey, my personal advice is I'm going to keep stacking silver. And I'm going to keep doing everything I can to fortify the position of home front, like you should. And I think that not only that, you should definitely continue to keep getting more food, more bullets, ammo, and becoming proficient at using it. And not only that, cultivate good relationships with people who have the same fear of the Most High as you do, because everybody don't have that same fear. Everybody's not interested in the Most High. A man is inherently selfish, and he only cares about himself. And that's the truth. And that's the truth straight way. Get around those of like mind, and you'll watch the quality of your life continue to keep going up. You watch the hypocrites around you, those who are stage playing. Everybody is not for your best interest, including those who you see every single day. They're not for your best interest. They got agendas, they have ideas, they have theories, they have perspectives, they have point of views, they have viewpoints. And most people just, basically, let's just tell the truth. Most people just see whatever they can do or get from you, and they will step over you anytime they can just in order to implement what they want. And most people, when they're caught, I've come to realize this, that even some of the most righteous people that we know among us, even some of the most righteous people, lie at least 10 times on a weekly basis, and they do it without fear. It's sad, isn't it? How can you trust that? Huh? One thing I try to make sure that I never do is be a liar. I try to make sure of that. My conscience just won't let me go free. Not with that kind of attitude and spirit. Y'all be encouraged. Hope I said something to stimulate thought. You better start doing everything you can to preserve the people that are with you in the faith going forward this year. And getting rid of all these people, these contrary opinions, and who are so fearful to actually do their own independent research, but yet they will give you their opinion. They're fearful of doing their own independent research simply because they know that if they go research something, that you'll be telling the truth and it ain't about to change because it doesn't agree with their book of the law. Forget them people. Forget that nonsensical, wicked people. Remove them boogers out of your life and be happy.